I want to say the reason why I'm against this, not necessarily why people are against this in general, um, is because if you have government healthcare, a lot of times it's provided through contractors. And then we have people who want to actually be those contractors and make money off of the government, so a lot of lobbying again goes through. Um, it would never be provided directly from the government. I think the best way would be give people money for it. I mean, cut some of their taxes off of their, so they can actually choose a company to go with. Um, Best thing would to be suggest new businesses, because we do have these huge business moguls out there, and it's not good for quality. Quality of business goes down when you have too few businesses. When you have big businesses, a lot of big, like maybe like 3 or 4 big companies you can choose from, the quality of your insurance is going to go down. Quality of your Medicare or your medical insurance can go down. But if you have a lot of different companies that you can compete from, competition goes up, quality goes up, and that's how you do it. But if you want to get people to not have to, if you want to get people so they can actually pay for insurance, then you should cut some of the taxes off. That way they can actually buy it for insurance. Or what you could do is have them pay the taxes, and return part of those taxes to them as in the form of a check that would be granted at a medical institution, so nobody would have no excuse for not having medical insurance. So, yeah, that's the only problem with the whole government-sponsored medical care. Government sponsors it, there's a lot of corruption that goes on. Yeah, we already know our government is corrupt. There's a lot of lobbyism, legal corruption, stuff like that. Goes on all the time. But also, some say it's a good idea. Some say, yeah, looking out for the poor people. Poor people don't have insurance. Yeah, but look at this. Like, our welfare class is living up to the standards of middle class people in Europe, in Western Europe. So, they say the average welfare person, a person on welfare, has 2 cars, air conditioning in their home, and satellite TV. So, wow, that's pretty amazing for. So as I guess the richest nation in the world, which we're in deep debt right now because of the war in Iraq. We're not actually the richest anymore, I would say. But some say that it'll work for helping out poor people, but look how our poor people are living. They're living nice. We didn't start them on these crazy standards of living. There's a lot of stuff about people on welfare that shouldn't be on welfare. Kind of comes up. But you could use part of the welfare checks too. If they're like that part of the lower class that gets welfare checks, then use part of the welfare checks as something for insurance. There's various ways you can do it, but you have to make sure that you have to make sure the system is a competitive system, and that's where you can get the best quality of goods and services. So yeah, I would say help introduce more small businesses, and provide tax cuts for getting health insurance, or tax return checks for getting health insurance. But some people disagree with that, so everybody's got their viewpoint. If you guys want to talk about it.